So to install MySQL, just go to the Google search bar and then type MySQL downloads for Windows. You will come to the site of MySQL. There you can see MySQL installer is there. Go for the MySQL installer 8.0.12, the one which is 273.4 MB. Download that. So the download, if it doesn't start, it will either ask you to log in. Just skip that step. Click on the link that says no thanks. Just start my download. See, the download has started, but I'm going to cancel it because I have got already MySQL installer downloaded. It will take a quite lot of time. So I'm just starting the downloader, the installer, which I have just downloaded. Now there are a few options under which you have to select one. You can see there are certain dependencies as well. One is for MySQL for Visual Studio, and the other was for Python. So to resolve the dependency of Visual Studio, I am going to the uh, installing instructions of the MySQL site. From there is a link for Microsoft. I've come to the site of Microsoft. If you try to search from outside, that will be quite confusing. There are lots of links and most of them doesn't work. So you see Visual Studio C++ distributable for Visual Studio 2015. So this is one I have clicked. Then I am going to download it. There are two versions. One is for x64, one is for 32-bit machine. That is x86. I will choose for x64 because my Windows is 64-bit machine, my computer. So that started downloading. You see the download of Visual Studio is complete. I will click on it and install it. So one of the dependencies for Microsoft Visual Studio C++ is resolved. I will try to check it, although it's showing that as resolved. See, let me do it again. I can see the two dependencies. One, the first one is for Visual Studio. I will click the check button again. However, it says that the dependency requirement is still failing, but I will proceed further. It will automatically resolve because that's installed. The other dependency, which is about Python, I'm much bothered about it because I don't have to use Python as of now. So just I will press the execute button, and you can see there are a lot of options available over here, like MySQL Server 8.0.12, MySQL Workbench, shell, router, connectors are available. The connector J8.02 is of much importance to me because that I will be using in the JDBC you know connection that contains the driver. So it will take a while before all these product parts get installed one by one. So once this is done, we will move to the next page. See, it's done. Now I'll press the next button. Now just keep on pressing the next button. This is the port. If you want to change the port, you can just give it a port number. Then I will use the first option for the password, and then the password. This password is specifically for the root, which has got all the uh, controls and authorities. So just remember this password because you will be having to use it again. So I will let the service name as MySQL 80 as default. So these configurations are applied. Once the configurations are applied, I will be almost ready to start my server and see it working. Once it's done, I will press the finish button, and then you know here also I will need to give the same root password which I have set earlier for the connection to begin. I will check the connection. So connection is successful. That means it's all good and working. Once the configuration is applied, I will press the next button and keep on pressing next. I will deselect these two options. I don't want to start them automatically. Just the installation is done. I will go to start of the Windows and look for MySQL option. So there is a MySQL folder. Let me try with the command line client of MySQL. You can just choose one of those command line commands, and it will ask for the same root password which we have entered while installation. I will give that password, and it's connected. Then I will run my first command, show databases. So all the databases which are already available are displayed over here. Then let me choose one of the databases to work for. So world is the database that I have chosen. I will use the use command. Then show tables in the world database. There are three tables: city, country, and country language. So select star from city or country, and you see all the records are listed, 239 rows. Then I will just exit it. Let me try the same options from workbench, and let's see if it is working properly or not. So again I will be looking for the MySQL folder, and there you can see the MySQL workbench 8.0. It takes some time to start. Let me close this Windows, and yeah, here it is. So I will click on the local instance MySQL router, which is by default root. Again, the same password I need to enter for the root which I have given at the time of installation. And this is the default connection. You can make your own connection instances, your own other uh, users as well with different rights. So this is the world database. Let me just try to run. First, let me set it the default schema, so I don't have to give the command use uh, the database as world. So just I will execute the statement show table. You can see there is a execute button over there, and that executes the statement whatever you type, the SQL statement. Then it has displayed all the tables. Then I will say select a star from uh, country. It will also show me, or rather help me with the options wherever possible. So you can see the same information that we have retrieved from the client, damage of client. The same information is also available and more easily on the workbench.